Where do I look? Yeah.
Good evening. I'm Tina Tasaka with Cannabis X America, and we are out here at Bowls and Bowling and Canna Friends event in Sunny Slope, Arizona. And I am sitting here with Mr. Stacy. Stacy, he's the owner.
Yes.
He is the official owner. And, you know, I got to tell you, I was here I'm going to say about 2 years ago. You guys did a renovation.
Yes.
You did a massive renovation because I was here about 2 years ago and I came here for a comedy show with a friend of mine who's a comic. She think, yeah, you a comic?
Yeah.
There was a line in Sex and the City. She was dating the Russian and he kept going, you a comic? Anyway, she was a comic and we came here. And what was so funny is that as we got closer to the place, I'm like, are we in Sunny Slope? And she's like, I think we are. My grandmother lived in Sunny Slope. I came here as a kid all the time. I was always in Sunny Slope as a kid. So I was like, well, I'll be damned. I didn't know there was a bowling alley in Sunny Slope, right? So anyway, we came here for the comedy, but you had not renovated yet. Ooh. And I remember it was up front and there were some big old bean bags, right? And we sat down in these big old bean bags and the comedians were really raunchy. It was really good comedy. Super good comedy.
Super good. Yes. I remember that time.
That was a really good show.
Back in the day almost now.
Yeah. So you renovated this place and it is fantastic. Thank you so much for opening up your fantastic place for our events.
You know what? It's very exciting to be able to be a part of the community and offer things, and it's great to have you here. This is what we're all about.
I got to tell you, we love it. And for a person that attends all of the cannabis events here in Arizona, I feel like this one really is an upgrade for us. I really do. I feel like it's an upgrade. I like how we can go from room to room.
Yes.
You know, the bar is way out there on the other side. You know, we're not a community of we're not a big alcohol community anyway.
Right.
But you know, it's just a great layout. It's just a great layout, and it's great. So tell me, Mr. Stacy, so are you from Arizona?
You know, I would like to say I am, but I'm originally from Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm a Hoosier boy, going back in the day. But I consider myself an Arizona now because I've been here for 30 plus.
Excellent. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you've got some roots here.
Got some roots here now.
Yeah, some family here.
We have some family here.
Okay. You like the Saguaros?
Love the Saguaros.
Love the Saguaros.
Love Arizona.
You like the Roadrunners?
Oh, definitely.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you've settled here in the Phoenix area?
I've settled here. Yeah. It's my home.
Okay.
Yes.
You don't mind the 110 degrees?
You know, you get used to it.
You absolutely do.
You have to.
Yeah,
so
you do.
I battled through it. I shouldn't say battle. I accept it, and I look forward to the time frame like we're on right now. It's just beautiful.
It is
unbelievable.
Absolutely gorgeous here,
Yes.
and we are so spoiled, and we haven't even seen the desert in bloom yet.
No, that's true.
And it's going to bloom in a big way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So 30 years ago, so you've seen Arizona change, you know, greatly. I mean, you know, you've seen it boom.
Yes.
You know, go from at least probably 1 million people to way over 5 million people.
5 million people. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
I've seen the growth.
So is there anything that you would pluck out that you would say, yes, one thing I don't like about Arizona? What would that be?
You know, and this is funny as you talk about growth. I think the growth, while it's a plus, it's also a minus. And so it kind of feels like we're moving into that California, Los Angeles kind of build where traffic is getting enormous. I see them changing a lot in the freeways, you know, creating, new ways for us to get around, which is phenomenal. But as they're building, it seems like it's catching up to us. So that'd be probably the only thing. And I'm an implant, so I'm sitting here talking about myself, right? Because I moved here. So a lot of people are moving here.
That's true, and there's just such massive projects going on with ADOT, with the Arizona Department of Transportation, and I mean, these projects and initiatives are going to go on for the next 10 years. You're like, oh, damn, it's going to take 10 years for that road?
Yes.
You know, they're even expanding the road to Vegas through Wickenburg and Wickiup. I mean, that's going to take like another 7 years, but I got to tell you, a lot of people pass through that road. I mean,
Yes.
it's 300 miles to Vegas, and
Yep.
you know, that road is well traveled. I mean, you know, big time.
Yeah.
So, but okay, so this is your primary business, or do you have other businesses here in Arizona?
You know, I do a little consulting on the side, but this is my primary business. You know,
Excellent.
Let It Roll Bowl and entertainment. I mean, hosting of the bar, the restaurant, all the venues we do, karaoke, bands, comedy shows, leagues, tournaments, fundraisers. You know, we have it all here.
You're a hospitality guy
Oh,
all
yeah,
the
definitely.
way.
Definitely.
Did you have a hospitality background?
You know, I didn't. I didn't. You know, I've had some bowling background, good business background. You know, I work for a Fortune 500 company, laid down the foundation for me to be able to build my own. And so I grabbed those tools and those essentials that I was trained and helped with and just imported them into my business. And it's been very successful in regards to that.
Well, you are doing something very right here, I got to tell you. And, you know, hospitality comes natural when you're doing something very right, your team is doing something very right. You know, they are all very friendly, and service is very good here. It's just impeccable that, you know, everything they've done so far has just been great. And they clean often. They do. They're wiping everything down. They're cleaning often. So hats off. I mean, it's just a great venue. We love it here. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Well, you know, please let our viewers know, how can people find your location? What is your website?
Hey, my website is letitrollbowl.com. You pull it up, you can actually do online ordering for your lanes. You can set up your venue, your special event, anything that you would like that we're offering here at Let It Roll Bowl. You can get it on our website, letitrollbowl.com.
letitrollbowl.com.
So Facebook, Instagram, we all on all that.
Excellent. This is big time for bowling fans. And I know there's a lot of bowling fans out there. I know there's a lot of moms clubs out there. I know there's a lot of people that are here today that are celebrating birthdays. I know that there's a big cannabis event going on here today where people are celebrating cannabis.
Huge.
You know, but people are here, you know, they celebrate birthdays. They come in here for parties. There's probably people that were here for Valentine's Day, I would imagine.
Definitely.
You know, and certainly people come in. There's TVs galore everywhere. They've got spectacular TVs on all the walls. You've got a bar here. You've got pizza. I ordered the wings. That was great. It's just a great place. You can come out and hang out here all day.
All day.
I mean, they've got great patios and everything. It's just a great place, Stacy. It's just...
Thank you.
It's just a great place. So, you know, with that in mind, any parting words for 2025? Any big moves for you? Any more expansion plans, or big moves or big vacation for you in 2025?
You know, big things. We'll talk about a little bit about what we got going on here at Let It Roll Bowl. Obviously, this back patio and the connection here is our hideaway, Stacy's Hideaway. It's kind of that little special treat for people that get off from work. They can come here, have a drink, have a cigar, whatever, on the back patio, and just enjoy and relax and tone down the hard work they did for the day. The big thing that we have that's coming up is we're going to be offering a drive-in theater here at Let It Roll Bowl. It's going to be our next big thing, and it's almost complete. We're getting a license to finalize that, but on this back wall here, you're going to be able to have cars and people come and enjoy a phenomenal theater setting here at Let It Roll Bowl.
Oh my gosh, who misses going to the drive-in?
Yes.
I mean, it's so nostalgic. Everybody went to the drive-in with their parents. Remember those days? Then you'd fall asleep in the back seat of the car, and then when you got older, you went to the drive-thru yourself, you know? Everybody knows those days, right?
Yes.
But I'm telling you, drive-thrus don't exist anymore. I mean, they just don't exist. I mean, I don't know if anybody has a drive-thru in their city, but I got to tell you, I haven't seen one forever, except there's the drive-thru. I'm going to call it the drive-thru graveyard, because there's one over on Pima Road. It's on Resland.
Oh, okay.
And it's by the Casino Arizona. And it just has the boxes. You know, you can see, you know, it's got the old boxes with the sticks, and they're just kind of mangy. They're just sort of hanging, and they're just sort of, you know, just kind of dilapidated, and they're just, you know, you can see, like, you know, but there's no big screen anymore, but you know that it was a drive-in.
Right.
And it's 94th. And it's on the res.
That's on the res.
And that's the only remnants of a drive-in that I've seen. But I don't know of any any
Yeah.
other drive-ins.
I'm gonna tell you, we're bringing that back. It's gonna be obviously the old school setup is not what it's gonna be. It's gonna actually be working off an FM system where people can dial in on their car, on their phone, wirelessly and everything to participate. It's going to be at least once a month. We already do it inside our bowling center. We do what nobody else does in the Valley. We feature a Cosmic at the Movies. You actually get the chance to come in here during Cosmic Bowling, and we play various movies that we have for screen for families and just for fun. We've already done it like 2 or 3 times, and that's another great big project that we've been working on. Kind of switch it up a little bit.
I love when companies think outside the box, because you have to. You've got to keep your business running. You got to think. You've got to keep things rolling. You've got to keep things moving, and you've got to, think of other ways to utilize your space. When you've got a good space, utilize it. Utilize it for other unique events.
Yes.
You've got this
That's the
great
key.
space.
Yes.
Hats off to you guys, really,
Thank you.
really.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much for coming on with us, and thank you for hosting us here. We enjoy it here very, very much.
I appreciate the opportunity. I really do. And I appreciate having you and all the guests and everyone that's here. We're about the community. And we reflect that in what we do and what we offer. So thank you.
Definitely. Well, we'll be back the next month for sure. And with that, we're going to get back to the event. And thank you very much to everybody that came out tonight. Tina Tasaka, Cannabis X America.
Thank you.